great. Heartburn.
Yeah, it's drink a glass of milk.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we are live.
Oh, hello everyone.
We are in the world. Um, since I had Logitech mess with my software, would someone mind making sure we're all audible.com?
Sure, let me
Use
get
as
that pulled up now.
many copyrighted terms this time if I can. See how far YouTube lets me go.
Ooh,
Make sure that we are audible before I get into intros.
yeah, it looks like both sides are. Can you GM? Hear
Cool.
myself.
All right, so let's get to it. Welcome anyone and everyone to Bane of the Ancients DnD Season 7, Session 10. I'm Gats. I'm the GM for this, and who am I playing with tonight?
Hello everyone. I go by Aludriea Luna. I will be playing Rune, the dwarf barbarian.
I'm Shuck. I'll be playing Belanos, the Astral Elf Light Cleric.
I am J. Crew, and I will be playing Gek, the half drow warlock.
And hey folks, it's me, Two Hands, playing Shaska Atosa, the Yuan-Ti. Thanks for tuning in.
Awesome. Thank you. Turn up 2 hands slightly. There we go. All right. So, last session of Bane of the Ancients D&D, we picked up after the party had slaughtered a bunch of boar, if I recall. You all sprung your trap quite effectively, slaughtering all of the boar that unslotted their, or honestly, they were just coming to their cool wallow pool, but you guys slaughtered everybody who was there.
Yeah, we
Um,
did.
You know what I realized after the session, which really bums me out?
Oh, what's that?
They attacked at night, right?
Uh-huh.
Had a night map. I forgot.
Oh,
Night fight.
Oh no!
I think we ended up. Oh, we switched off dynamic lighting.
We switched
But,
off dynamic lighting, but I had made a pretty night map, and I remember.
Well, hey, we get to seeing it. We get to see
Today!
it now.
Yeah. So all of your pit traps, fighting from the trees, rope swings, and things like that paid off. The only one who took really big damage was Shashka, who was down in the fray there for a minute. Also was
Through the
living
form.
bait for a minute. Went down a couple times.
Hurt.
But ultimately, you were able to kill one of the pure white boar, one of the white-bellied boar, and a big boar, as well as a bunch of the smaller boar. And as Soba mentioned, if you bring those boar heads back to the town of Nova, there should be some kind of reward for you guys. Heartburn, acid reflux, so fun. You guys decided not to poke the necromancy pillar and not to go beyond sticking your head in the mudslide cave portal thing that you discovered, but rather focus all of your efforts on cutting up and prepping all of these boar that you all slaughtered. You all rolled well enough to get most everything you would want from these boar. You killed them, gutted them, drained them of blood, took their skin, and now have your entire cart bottom filled with hanging boar meat. You were also able to fend off all of the scavenging creatures from the forest pretty well, with Gek feeding the crows all sorts of entrails, foxes making away with a few pieces of boar meat, and ultimately some wolves getting a little cocky and wrecked by the party. Okay. I think that wraps it up pretty darn well. Gek did make friendly with a raven that flew away and has not yet come back. And party decided, all right, we're going to pack everything up, hop on our wagon, and ride to the southwest, hoping to reach the Road of Prosperity, and then veer north on that road towards the town of Nova. Anything else you guys want me to throw in there for recap?
I mean, we had a brief conversation with some of the NPCs, and our bandit is just fucking mortified of Rune.
This is true. They opened the barrel of the tied up bandit, and bandit does not like Rune, has a negative association, made that very clear. But the party was ultimately able to convince the bandit Stecha to stick with them at least until the town of Nova
Hell
instead
yeah.
of running away. You also talked a little bit with Thorgar Ironhelm about the fact that, hey, buddy, been kind of in stasis or something weird for like 3,000 years. Your home is gone. Nobody even
Yeah.
knows where it is. So he's a little shook about that. Um, Now, I think Stetcha had mentioned a couple things to you guys as part of the deal for letting him live. He gave you some clues about the kind of bandit organization called Obsidian. He didn't really call it a bandit organization, but it's clearly that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Um, Led by Blackthorn. Um, and I can't remember, did he mention that they're looking for very particular information? Yes, they are trying to find the lost hold. Um, that Thorgar actually used to be from. Okay. So, everybody loaded up on the wagon. Thorgar riding in some traveler's clothes. You guys gave Stetcha some kind of lower end basic equipment that was left over from what seemed like the Duergar, some studded leather armor, a scimitar, and his own light crossbow back. Drop
Yeah.
fidget, no. Ah, and now you're on the road. So, I think you guys left kind of later morning, if I recall,
Yeah.
and heading
Accurate.
towards the southwest. As discussed between sessions, Shaska is out front, kind of scouting ahead. This is just kind of a symbolic representation of the orientation of your party.
Nice.
Shashka out front, Sweet Locket and Stetcha sort of flanking within eyesight of the cart. Everyone else riding on the top rack, all the meat down below.
Yeah.
So, Shashka, first thing I want you to do is roll me a survival, of course.
You can do it, Shaska.
Can do.
Survive.
Can I also roll that charisma check for the weapon form that we were talking about?
Let's do the survival, and then we'll talk about what you're trying to do while you're walking and see how it
Hmm.
goes.
Okay. So, who's on my mind? All right. Survivees is going to be a. What is the die roll on that?
I think
That's
that's
it. I rolled a 3.
So
2.
total of 3.
Total of 3. Woo!
Beautiful.
Spicy.
That's really odd. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I kind of hope he rolls a 3. I'm sorry. That one's on me.
How dare
Aludriea
you?
here with his quantum physics
I
affecting
was-
the point-to-point chances.
I wanted to know what a 3 would be.
You'll find out.
Yeah,
So,
we're gonna find out.
Shashka, so you're walking. You've got this strange magical quarterstaff made of this strange hard wood with these kind of silvery veins going through it.
Silverell.
It's not copywritten Silverell. It's
Yeah.
a totally different substance. Okay, different. We're not in that book, anyways.
Hey, we're getting those copyrights out of the way
It's
early.
definitely inspired by Silverell. Shashka has discovered that this particular quarterstaff can change its shape into different weapon forms by kind of morphing while still retaining its weight and mass, just kind of changing its shape and volume. You have already successfully kind of rolled high enough charisma save while attuned to this weapon to change it from a quarterstaff into a form it's never been before, which was a 3-part staff. And now you want to convince it not to just be a 3-part staff, but to be a 3-part staff with some blades protruding on the end pieces of it as well. So, go ahead and roll that
Nice.
charisma.
That's a save, right? Or just a straight charisma roll?
I was doing just straight charisma rolls.
It's a 6.
Okay. So,
2 on the die.
you're trying to like give it this talon-esque shape of blade while keeping the quarterstaff, and it's making them, but it's like not exactly where you want them to be. Essentially, it doesn't quite figure it out yet. Think of it like almost you're trying to teach a dog a trick, and that's kind of the vibe. It's like, come, that is not. I need the blade at the end, not like 3 inches from the end. Nope, that
Right on the grip.
yeah, just puts it at the end of the middle piece. You're like, God, no.
I'm duked. Yeah.
So though it's clear in your mind, the communication is not as interpreted the way that it ought to be, at least yet. That's not to say you might not be able to try again in a bit. So Shaska's fiddling with this magical quarterstaff, heading southwest, leading the party. 3 survival, beautiful. Cool. Now, Shaska, roll me 1d4 real quick.
Whoosh.
Ah, yes, that's 4. 4 dragons.
Let's go.
No problemo. All right, so you travel 4 hours in this direction. You know the road's got to be pretty close based on what Soba had told you before. Now, there was some things that folks wanted to do on the ride. Real quickly, let me just go down the list here. Rune, is there anything besides driving you're trying to do?
Nah, not really.
Belenos, anything besides looking out that you're trying to do?
Nope, not at the moment.
Okay, Gek, you had some
I have a
specific
list.
things you want to do. What are your top 3?
Top 3. I want to try and hail the Raven, see if it's following us still. I want to explore the loot, and I want to explore those arcane notes. And then have a 30-second conversation with Belenos.
Only 30 seconds.
That is 4 things, sir. Now,
With the loot, is there anything besides the arcade notes you're trying to get into? Or is it just the arcade
Oh.
notes?
L-U-T-E.
Wait, what do you mean? Besides the loot?
Dude, I kept hearing L-O-O-T as well.
Loot.
No, the loot.
Loot. Yes. Okay. Got it. All right. Let's start with the Raven. I want you to roll me a Fate 20 again.
Okay, that's not the right button.
10. No Raven yet.
Button. Okay.
Now to the loot. You wanted to start playing the tiny gnome size.
I'm going to just
loot.
full attune to it.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Let me go to little loot with a strap.
This is the cutest little loot.
Loot with the fur.
With the fur.
The whole world looking at her.
Okay.
Gotta stop before the R&B rap lawyers come get me.
Yeah, dude, careful, man.
It wasn't 6 seconds.
Just
true.
realized something.
Gotta tote that line.
About this loot. We're gonna put a pin in the loot.
Nope.
Yes. Send me a message, J Crew, on Discord about the loot. I just realized something I should have put in the notes. It is in fact magical, but you're having some difficulty attuning to it. Let's say that for now, because that's
Stubborn
what would
ass
happen.
loot.
Actually, roll me Arcana.
Don't make me ring of sensitivity that loot.
Natural 20.
10
8
Arcana.
plus 2, 10.
It's unclear exactly what's going on, but it's almost like there's a particular type of magical attunement that this thing requires, and it's not something you're familiar with using yet. It feels like
I'm
you're
gonna cut
close.
myself.
Your root looks thirsty.
I will give it to the root then.
Okay. We'll come back to the loot. It might be something that you and Belenos need to work out together, possibly.
Okay.
All right. The arcane notes. So I think they're in like a bag, right? Yeah, satchel filled with arcane notes. You're gonna need to roll me. Are you gonna use magic to be able to read them, or do you want to just try and do it straight with your own abilities? Because
Comprehend languages.
Gonna cast it. Okay. Cool. post that in the chat real quick for me.
Yep.
All right. So for 1 hour, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language. You also understand the written language you see. You have to be touching it, almost like Braille style. And it takes about 1 minute to read each page. It doesn't give you anything that's decoded with ciphers or things like that. But you can understand the literal words of these things.
Specifically looking to speed it up. I'm mainly looking to see if there's any spells.
Okay.
Whether that be a spell that a wizard can learn or specifically that of ritual spells.
These notes
Nice.
are compiling a way of doing several different types of rituals. That is the type of thing.
Beautiful. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Cool.
Nice.
Do you want to get into the details of those now, or do you want to do that later?
We can do that when we're not all just, whenever we have some downtime.
Okay. Message me on Discord again. Rituals,
Hey.
arcane notes. Cool.
And then, whilst doing that, specifically going over the arcane notes is when I would like to talk to Belanos.
All right, fire away.
Belanos.
Yes?
I have recently come into the power of being able to copy certain spells into my book here, my Book of Shadows, and I just wanted to ask a favor. Two things. Do you write your prayers down in any way that I could maybe copy some of your ritual spells? And secondly, if we ever encounter a spellcaster, could you please not burn them to a crisp so I can steal their spell book?
I don't typically record my spells. As to your second request, I will do my utmost best, but I do seem to be on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd mention it. Could you
If he gets a pet wizard, I get a pet sometime too.
if you could just maybe copy down any and all ritual spells you have, so that I might be able to also aid in that of casting ritual spells for us to kind of double our ritual action. Would you think that'd be possible?
I'm perfectly happy to try.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, is that all?
Yeah.
Cool. And would you mind throwing in the whatever secrets invocation you got? Because you grabbed that for your book, correct?
Oh, sorry.
Here,
What do you mean?
Let me just pull up your sheet. It's easier to just do it.
Oh, Book of Ancient Secrets.
Yes. Where is? There we go. There we go. Thank you. All right. On your adventures, you can add other ritual spells to your Book of Shadows. When you find a spell, you can add it to the book. If the spell level is equal to or less than half of your warlock level, and you can spare the time to transcribe the spell. Cool. And then you'll need some rare inks to get it fully inscribed as well.
Yep.
Cool. So we got some stuff planned. Sounds good. All right. Let me put you guys. Yeah.
During our journey, does our trajectory line up consistently with where the sun should be in the sky?
You're heading the right direction. You're not
'Kay.
lost as far as your what's the word for that? Your bearing.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't worry, lock it confirmed.
Have we crossed any of our own tracks along the way? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think so. No.
That would
Okay.
be uncanny as hell.
Well, we
I
did
mean,
so
you
many
have
maneuvers
before. Yeah.
that it's just curious if we have.
No, you wouldn't have. From the current spot that you're at, if you're going straight southwest, then no, you did not intersect.
That's another tally in the mental map of Shaska that is the forest. Thank you.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. So you've traveled about 4 hours. You're feeling like you've got to be getting pretty close to this road. You've come to this spot where it's kind of like a straight path through between two rocky outcrops. Um, and Belenos with their super high passive. Shaska, your passive. Nobody else's passive is high enough, actually. But Belenos, um, about when we get to here, you'd kind of notice something a little like off that procs your attention. You can roll an active perception check if you would like to.
Okie
Do it.
Nice short rest.
18.
Take a hit dice in that time.
That's fine.
Or 2. Cool.
18 perception. Cool. So that would actually be in tandem. Yeah, Belenos, you would notice that there are some people standing right around here. Why isn't it shifting things? There we go. That still didn't work, did it? There we go. Some people
And with that, I
standing
think
about.
we're also at 7 days, so I have my what's it called back, right?
Divination, yeah.
Cool.
Hey, nice.
So I just see that there are people standing up there.
Correct. And
Okay.
about at this time, you notice you guys are riding and walking towards them. You've kind of come in a little bit, unless you wanted to send folks out around the rocky outcropping. Anything you say, particularly at this point, Belenos?
Yes, I would like to just. There are people in the forest ahead. Can you message Shaska and tell him to
Bing.
call a halt?
Straight to Shaska.
Ding.
So, Belenos, what do you message me?
Just
There are
that,
people ahead.
Just
yeah,
there's
that there are
people ahead. Halt the
in the
cart.
road ahead. I don't have
Okay.
any additional information, just that they are there.
All right. I'll put up our universal sign for stop, and then I think me and Sachi and Sweet Locket should just see what we can see.
Okay.
And I get a chance to reply to that, right?
You
I'll
get
just say
one quick reply, yeah.
we'll check it out. Be back soon.
Okay, so Rune, you stop the cart.
Yep.
Okay,
Bring
so
it to a halt.
cart and the beast come to a halt. And you guys are roughly 120 feet from the cart, from these fellows. And then, Shaska, you're having you and Sweet Locket and Stitcha kind of fall in and see what's going on.
Do we have any line of sight on these people, or is it just pure forest blocking line of sight?
You
What's the
can
paths?
you can kind of see their forms now that they're maybe. Actually, you should probably roll me a perception check just to make this
Okay.
easier. Let's see how well your Yanti eyes see here.
Look with your special
I
eyes.
rolled a 16. That's not bad.
My
That's not
brand.
bad.
My brain, yeah.
You can tell they're humanoids. The 16, the one that's most clearly standing out is the guy out in front. He's kind of making himself more present. It looks like a human.
Yes, in Trary. No.
It's not in Trary.
It's got that face. Very defined jawline.
Anyways, you see a human wearing half plate. He has three other humans standing around him. It's hard to get a clear visual on them, but you can tell they're also wearing armor. The glinting of the sun on their stuff. And they definitely are armed.
Okay.
And now,
I'll lean over to Sachi. I can't remember if I'm saying his name right or not.
Stitcha.
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 Stitcha. Do you recognize those folks?
Let's have Stitcha roll the perception check.
The hood, half plates, general grumpy look on their face.
Never seen this man before in my life.
No.
Okay.
Idea.
Well, better safe than sorry. why don't we go have a look? Why don't we go chat with them? I don't want to get too far away from the rest of our party, but I have concerns about just rolling the cart through without at least saying hi. We could also entirely avoid them. Sweet Locket, you don't know these folk by chance, do you?
No.
All right, with that, let's say we'll just head back to the cart. I don't really want to talk to them without the other party members, so just out of game. But
So you walk back to the cart.
Mhm.
You're all within earshot now.
yeah, so appears that we can see 4 individuals, armored, got weapons, seem to be just hanging out in the open. We could probably go around, but we don't always have to. Don't know if they mean us harm or if they don't, but more of us here. I don't see why we can't say hi. See what their
Hey,
business is. Meet more people along the way. Anyone have any qualms against this?
my only qualm is I want to take after Rune from before and not kill any of them unless absolutely necessary. And then, were they wearing anything relative to that of a bronze dragon knights?
Not that I could really tell. The one that I could see, it was quite prominent, had a hood and some armor, but that's about it.
What do bronze dragon knights wear?
Well, you know, the ones like the armor that we stole from the people that were, well, we acquired after the slavers, you know.
Bedazzled in bronze and green.
Oh, right. Yeah, they weren't the smartest if they were trying to blend in. Gotcha.
There was no clear green and bronzy bedazzlement that either you nor Belanos picked up on.
It's not a larger group, so I don't particularly see any reason to be in a flanking position while we talk to them in case things go sour. Why don't we just go and roll on by and see what they have to say, if anything at all?
Sounded good to me. Let's give it a go. I can always park 15, 20 feet back, not too many paces. Give it a little bit until we discern who or what they are. I'd like to be saying hi, getting to know the folk of the region.
Sure.
What do you say, Belanos?
I don't see any harm in it. Although if there is an empty crate or sack or something, I would like to shove Squib in it.
Second one on the right. Should be rough, but
Roll an animal handling real quick
really is more of an animal at this point.
with this particular move. Okay.
18?
Yeah, you pry him off of you, and how do you calm Squib down while you're trying to do this? Because they
I'm
don't want
just
to be set down. They want uppy. So
They want uppies? Oh,
It's just for a moment. It's for your safety. We're about to pass some strangers, and I don't want them to get scared or try anything funny.
protector.
Yes, I'm.
Oh, everything froze for a second. Can people hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I missed a line. I heard you say yes, and then that was it.
Oh, just yes. I am
Okay.
trying to protect you.
Protector. No leaf.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I would just want to keep you out of sight for a moment.
Belanos, for the entirety of this conversation, has just got his hand in a bag. Like, that's the old classic, like, hand below the jacket. Yeah. Like, do you have a gun? Or.
Club. A meat
Yeah.
club.
Protector. And then the little critter crawls in to whatever you tried to tie him up in. Sounds
Nice.
like a satchel or something.
Yeah, it's just. Satchel bag.
Okay. So yeah, let's have come on, Squib. Squib is is hidden now. Ninja squib.
Nice. There you go.
All right, so it sounds like you're all wanting to ride up closer and say hello. Alu, go ahead and ping where you want to stop the cart.
Huh? Sure. There's like a clearing right here, so it's probably around this region.
Okay.
Like just off to the side a little bit. Yeah, this seems like a nice path if this is a through way.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that works. It's good enough.
Gek or Belenos, do either you out of game have any desire of leading this interaction or jumping in or greeting folks as players?
Oh, I would love to. I'm very charismatic, but
Take a crack at it.
I think I'll go for the feeble approach of hello. So yeah, I'll walk up with Shaska next to me. Unless you want to stay back, Shaska, with your sneaky side.
I'll be by you. I'm just going to be like quiet, just the mysterious quiet side, just kind of like hanging out.
You're the bad boy of the
Yeah.
hip-hop group.
All right.
That's right.
So we've got Shashka and Gek are going to go say hi. Anyone else going to hop off the cart and go say hi, or do you want everyone else on the cart? Do you want Stetcha up there with you?
Yeah, I think we'll take Stetcha. He probably would also come with us to get away from Rune.
Yep.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Rune will stick back with the cart on the reins. We'll probably be just up at the top. Probably give a wave. Could shout over.
Okay.
So I'm gonna approach, but I'm gonna take the reins from Cass. Hello.
And are you guys kind of coming down this way, probably?
Yeah, just like, hey, I just want to make our presence known.
Okay. So you say, I just want to make our presence known as you ride up with this big old cart, park it.
Hey.
And now you can get a much better look at these folk that you rode up next to. Guy in the middle, again, half plate. He's got a hood, appears to be human. The man to his right, wearing similar clad, kind of half plate setup as well, wearing a nice helmet, human as well. There's a guy on his left, seems a bit older. He's got splint mail and leather patching. He's also missing one eye, or at least wearing an eye patch. And there's another human with some armor to his left as well. Looks like maybe chainmail, most likely.
I'm kind of jelly of like their armor. Looks so nice.
Right? That's pretty.
Can't wear any of it, but that's still.
Can't wear any. Damn.
Looks pretty good.
Feel like I'm missing out. Nah.
And
I'm gonna give them a silent nod.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a little bit of a caravan here, just trying to pass through. Didn't want to startle you.
I appreciate you hailing us as you came through the pass here. Didn't want to get run over by such a beast. This is the guy with the hood. And he's looking at the whole group, looking at the animal. How'd you come across such a beast? What is it?
The beast? Well, it's honestly kind of a long story. How long you got?
Not that long.
Well, it was acquired when some people tried to take advantage of us and just so happened to be on the wrong side of a friend of ours.
I'm gonna give him another nod.
Quite. Yeah.
Okay.
What he said.
Really, it's Chuck. Like Chuck is the perfect villain.
Incredible.
It looks like you're laden with cargo. Smells like fresh kills. What?
Just got back from a hunt. Got some other things we were looking to travel. Ran into nice gentleman who offered us some money in a town nearby for hunting down some boar for him.
Mm.
You looking to buy? I'm sure we'd love to sell a bit while we're here. Help leading our load a little bit.
Looks back at his buddies. They all kind of like look at each other. I think we could come to some kind of arrangement.
Aye.
Absolutely.
I'm not really the numbers man. That'd be my boy Rune up there. Rune, how about you come down here? I'll let you take over with the numbers, okay?
Slap Scar. Honey glazed! No. Yeah, really.
I'm gonna go switch with Rune because I'm getting a bad vibe and I want range. So
Shaska's like, these guys are great!
Pleasure to be meeting ye. As me companion back there said, the name's Rune. Fresh kills, heading to the town of Nova. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, just to the north up the road, right?
Should be. Not the best at directions myself, a little bit new to the region, but local dwarf told us the way to get there. He seemed the capable sort. Soba was his name. Do you know him?
I haven't met Soba. And this is the dwarf that offered the reward for these boar, yes?
Looks back at Stetcha. Well, is he like just thoroughly not engaging in this conversation? What's the look on him?
Oh, poor Stetcha.
Stetcha, let me have Stetcha do a roll for being a thug and see how...
He's probably just not looking at you.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, actually,
Thug.
he's got that premium, like, bandit intimidation stance right now.
Nice.
Like, he's exuding I will fuck you up energy. You guys know he doesn't have it, so he kind of steps closer to Shashka. But,
Nice.
but he's definitely he rolled a 19 intimidation right now.
That's
Pretty
solid.
awesome.
This one here is hired arms. The road we're traveling is a little, well, rocky and filled with all sorts of mean nasties from the woods. We're looking to get back to town in one piece, carrying our cargo and such. But, like my friend said there, the trip would be a lot easier and quicker if we were able to offload some of it to all of ye. Are you looking to buy then?
Like I mentioned to your drow friend, looking to definitely acquire some goods. Anyone else on the wagon there? It looks like there's a few folks on top.
Aye, sure enough there is. But, we have a few things we could be trading. What do you have to be offering?
That's a good question. What are you all into? Just gold, I'm assuming?
Gold, trinkets, baubles, anything that could be of nothing but the finest weapon and armor. Fuck. We dabble in all kinds of trade, including information if it's good.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna send a message to Rune. I want his helmet.
Arms and armaments, anything you could be parting with. Rune, like, gives you, like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna ask for his hat. I like your shoes. You're the worst.
The one on the left, wearing the helmet with the eye holes.
Yeah.
He's like getting bored of the conversation and just kind of like whacking a bush with his sword.
What a
Like-
legend.
Does anyone else have their weapons drawn?
Yeah, actually. Now that you're looking for it, Gek, they all seem to have subtly had their weapons drawn this entire time.
Hey, what's the messing around with the weapons out? We don't have any of our drawn.
Oh, that is a good question. In fact, what I'd like you all to do is draw your weapons and put them down on the ground if you don't mind.
Eldritch Blast to the knee.
You can roll initiative if you want
Hold
to do
on.
that.
I'm gonna give one. Do you mind if I give one chance before you
Why
fucking
don't you
kneecap this
ask
guy?
him why? But before you do that, why don't you ask him why, right?
Yeah,
It is prepared for the minute
All right.
things
fair.
go south.
that's fair.
Roll initiative real quick if you're gonna blast away. Actually,
No, hold on.
Well, I'm
No,
gonna
you
wait
said-
till they ask why, but
Okay.
it is prepared for the minute shit goes south.
The minute shit goes south, you would like to do a blast. Okay. Is there anyone in particular?
Yeah, the bandit guy or the guy with the hood that's
The
been talking to you.
bushwhacker.
The
Okay.
bandit guy. I was like, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Okay. So he suggested you all take your weapons out and set them down on the ground. And
I think I'll speak up at this point.
okay.
Ooh, go
If
for
you
it,
don't
Shaska.
mind.
I'll let you go.
And
Yeah.
why should we? Just got like hand on my sword, hand
Yeah,
on my
you
umami.
ruined me. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I highly recommend it because you're surrounded and outnumbered. And if you drop your weapons, we will let you walk away with your armor and your satchels, enough to get yourselves to Nova. It's but a few hours north on the road, and we'll be taking your cart and all of the belongings on it, as well as
You know
the
what's
weapons you leave
funny
behind.
is whenever we scouted out around the perimeter, we didn't see these forces that you spoke of. They must be very good at hiding.
They are.
You know, you've got yourself some fancy armor. You clearly do well by yourselves. Is a bunch of boar meat worth your life?
That is a good question. And, yes, absolutely. We've been gambling our lives for a very long time.
I like this guy.
I like ye a lot. Oh,
You know what they say about fighting the odds is you can fight the odds and you can beat the odds until one day the odds beat you. So I'd like to ask you a question. Are
Hmm.
you feeling lucky?
Well, we stumbled into your troop. We're feeling quite lucky today. So I'll say again, I hate to spill your blood. It's much easier for everyone if you just drop your weapons, grab what you can carry, and walk away. We'll take the rest.
And your name?
Arden. That's just gonna lean over to you, Shashka.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of these ones.
they've got real weapons and armor.
I like it. Yeah.
um, any other rebuttals from the party at this point?
Before I blast.
That's fair.
Are those your last words, Arden? Will those be your last words?
I highly recommend you do what I say.
Eldritch Blast.
All right.
At the end of that
Fuck
period.
it. You know, that's how he wants to play. Let's go.
All right.
How are you
Initiative.
feeling, Chuck?
Chuck's like,
People
Right.
brains.
People brains. No! Hey, they've got good helmets.
Dude, I want to see the squib like come flying out of here for some 40-10 damage.
Dude, your squib is the equivalent of like those like chihuahuas that like these fucking monks held in their sleeves. Tech.go.
All right.
I just want to say we tried.
Oh, Villainous Twain. Nice.
I think that's the best I've ever done on initiative.
Nice.
Oh, these guys are solid.
We're trying to find my character sheet here. Click. 14, but I didn't have my token selected because I
14, but slightly better.
suck.
Oh, screw that guy. I want to go in front of one for once, GM.
I think I fixed mine. Did I?
Nah, it went back to a 10.15. You should switch it back to that 14.
There we go. My numbers lock is off.
Nice.
Alrighty. Let me get initiative.
I get that surprise Eldritch Blast, though, right?
Pew pew.
I think you should.
Bushman.
Not up to me.
No.
Hey,
Bellonos, take a shot too.
so the first thing that happens, as those who had readied things go when they're ready, on the bluff to the left, a person pops up.
Oh
They
heck.
happen to be wearing some leather armor. They look tired, kind of dead.
Dude, he
hollow
does look
eyes,
tired.
And dude, Roll20 is chugging for me right now. Sorry. He whips out his longbow.
Oh heck.
And he's gonna take aim at Rune actually and fire away.
Makes a lot of sense.
But did I not get my surprise blast?
Oh, you will.
I think this person had a 21 surprise blast.
There just happens to
enough.
be some other people who rolled extremely high for their stealth and hiding checks.
Nice.
Ooh, oh.
Natural 1. Awesome.
Ah,
He shoots his
Dude.
friend.
Dude, that would be hilarious. That'd be fucking funny.
right in the back of Arden's head. Just
Dude, he's
Reaction to say now who's surrounded. You know, just for fuck's sake.
this motherfucker's just done. He's just tired. He's like,
You know,
"Can
it's
I
funny.
Can I retire if I shoot my boss?"
I'm over here like, yeah, let's check the area. Let's like, you know, there's only a couple of them. It'll be fine.
I'm trying to think what would be cool besides just shooting his boss.
I mean, how worn is the weapon he's using, right? Like,
That
I
was
think,
bowstring snap.
like unstringing his or like snapping his bow string sounds fun to me, where he has to restring it. Probably take
Yeah.
a bit.
yeah, do
So
that.
you just hear this ding off in the distance.
Oh,
and
it's just like that snap. Like, fuck. Just a
Yep.
quiet.
so his string snapped. He's so tired. He's extra tired now.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
so done.
Belenos, did you have anything surprisey, or you were just kind of waiting for what was
Shoot
going
him.
down?
if I'm honest, I wouldn't have had anything prepared.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. On the right bluff. Come on. You can do it. I need to refresh this.
You should 6 squib on this guy.
Grib almost got domed by
Dude.
one of those tooth fairy things. I don't think he's
Yeah.
ready for
We need to get Squib.
They hit hard.
We need to teach Squib to fight with the sword. Make him a level 1
That'd be scary.
fighter.
Dude, Squib
Gek,
can't even walk,
roll
really.
me a d6 real quick.
Don't know who you said that to, but 4.
Said Gek, so perfect.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, okay. So this guy's gonna shoot at Belenos.
What a dick!
So guy on the right bluff, he's fires. Does a 16 hit Belenos?
not if I have my shield.
It's up to you if you
Nice.
have your shield. So, right. And then he'll fire again at Belenos with an 8. So 2 arrows
Pew,
sunk
pew.
into your shield, Belenos. Tunk tunk.
You dick.
Reasonable response.
Right.
What fuckers?
Another guy on the left bluff. Come on. Come on, Roll20. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm glad it's not just struggling for me today. It seems to really be chugging.
yeah, I had to refresh, but it's been better since I refreshed.
Nice.
I'm gonna need to do that. I have so many things open already, which is probably why it's checking so much. Dude, if I want to open a sheet, I'm just gonna roll a d20 straight and see roughly where it lands. All right, that's not gonna hit. So,
Nah, dude.
And then let me roll the second. That
Nah.
is also not going to hit. Cool. A couple of rocks come flying by Rune and Shashka, but they don't hit anything.
It's probably got their shield up at this point. Like, oh, clank, clank.
Do it. Sorry. It's very, very stuck. And those guys weren't surprising. Gek, your surprise shot is now.
Fucking kneecap him!
Okay, who are you aiming at? The hood man, right?
I think I clicked the wrong thing.
You did.
I did. That one. 16 to the hood man.
16 to hood man. That does not hit.
That's terrifying.
Hood
ESF
man,
plate.
the thing comes flying by, and he like dodges a bit, and it like binks off of his pauldron with the force.
Oh, he's got that WoW armor. His pauldrons are massive.
Whoa.
All right. I'm gonna shouldn't have put him on the token layer yet.
Dude, the small token that you have for that guy, he looks like a crazy Hellraiser.
Yeah, he would have failed anyway. So yeah, he was gonna try and be sneaky. He failed his stealth.
Okay.
Come on, I have to refresh. Jesus, there's like a 3 to 5 second delay every time I click something for anything to happen right now in Roll20. Sorry. Loading. Okay, let's see if it works better now. All right, so guy pops up. He's wearing chainmail and a full face mask. He's got a cloak. He's holding a battle axe in one hand and a dagger in his other hand. And come on, this did not help Roll20 at all. It's just gonna have a hard night, I guess. Roll this to just me. 19, cool. So he does a flying leap off of this cliff coming towards the cart at
Oh shit!
People brains.
at Belenos here. He's in the back.
Did it take any damage?
He rolled a 19 to fucking do a jumping attack.
Jeez,
off this cliff.
fuck.
What a sick ass jump!
What's
How high
the
is that
old
cliff,
guy?
though?
Wake up.
Oh yeah, Thorgar's awake. 4 to the shore at this point.
And we've given him a sword, correct?
No.
Dude, there are weapons around. Like,
Yeah,
Weapons
it's
About to
around.
find one.
we have bin o weapons. Should be fine.
All right, so he jumps on this cart, crashes into everybody. He's going for a one-handed wild swing at Belenos with his battle axe.
What a legend.
He also, while did it, basically roared and screamed during the leap.
Nice.
Oh my god. I rolled to GM, but that missed. Okay. So he missed his first swing. Is his second swing going to get anywhere near you? A 22 actually does hit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Jeez. He has swinging recklessly, by the way. So any attacks
Oh.
against him are going to be at advantage next turn. He does 5 slashing. Okay, sure.
What a
Belenos,
guy.
you take 5 slashing.
Okay.
And he already used his bonus action to rage.
Classy.
Alrighty. Another folk's gonna pop on up. Oh, sorry, I forgot to describe everybody who shot at you and did things. It's just hard with the
That's
lag.
fine.
So yeah, the guy on the right bluff, he's wearing chainmail, looks tired and grungy.
He's so
The
sleepy.
guy who was throwing rocks looks tired, old, and grungy as well. He's wearing chainmail and a helmet. And then this kind of more clean cut, clean clothes, magey looking guy in leather pops up and he starts a casting. Come on.
God, I've never wanted counterspell more in my life.
Your counterspell is blowing his head off when given the opportunity.
Come on. go. And his opening move. Come on. I'm not sure how well Roll20 is going to work tonight. Shaska, can you roll me a d4?
Sure.
Thank you much.
That's going to be a 2.
That's going to be you. They're going to cast Hold Person on you, Shishka.
Whoa. I'm going to roll that wisdom throw with advantage.
Go for it. DC 13.
Whizzy whizzy. I have a -1 to my wisdom, by the way. A 12.
You just fail. All right, so you are paralyzed. You can roll that wisdom save again at the end of each of your turn. Another thing I let happen is if somebody like notices you're seized up, they can help kind of shake you out of it a bit.
Nice.
Okay. Now we're top of the turn. Tired Archer is at the top of the turn order. Their bowstring has come snapped. They need to restring their bow. Can they do it quickly, or are they going to be too tired, or are they going to just not care? They're doing it slowly. They kind of like
I really feel like they have this in the bag.
Yeah,
Like
they're not too worried about it. They're working on getting their bowstring together. Belanos.
Let me check distance here. Okay. I think I'm going to guiding bolt the guy who is casting Hold Person.
nice.
Okay.
So
Shoot
that
the caster up on the ledge. Go for it.
10.
10 does not hit the caster up on the ledge, unfortunately.
I'm shocked by that.
So your bolt of magic comes whizzing. And you just like, no.
So that
Dodges
missed.
out of the way.
And then I will use a Stellar Step bonus action to get out of this fracas here. And move down here, kind of keeping the beast between me and the guys up there on the other side with the caster.
Nice.
Good.
Crush his face. Squib.
Right,
Dude, I
anything
want to
else?
see Squib fucking come out of that guy.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. Guy up on cliff takes a step forward. Cliff to your right. Pulls out his short bow. Saw that his initial target was gone, and now aims at Gek with their short bow. Fire.
Meow.
Fire.
Does not hit. Does not hit.
9
Oh,
and a
The
13.
nines.
Both arrows go whizzing by Gek. He's just like, no, no.
Oh,
Everybody's so dodgy.
wizards.
So doggy. And he just moves a little bit and kind of backs up and hunkers down a little bit on the cliff edge there. The old dwarf man is a bit startled now that there's a man on top of this rack swinging at Belanos and stuff. Thorgar uses half his movement to stand up and starts rummaging through the bins and crates trying to find stuff to hit people with.
Oh, we didn't get his sword from his stone from
Nah.
that granite, right? That's what
No.
I thought.
No, that shit was fucked.
9. All right. He grabs battle axe, not a battle axe, a hand axe,
Nice.
and he grabs a mace. Okay.
Square up.
And so now Thorgar is standing there holding weapons in his traveler's clothes. Cool.
Didn't we put him in armor?
Nope.
No.
Fuck.
Nope.
Thought we did that.
Nah.
You guys gave him clothes.
Hell yeah.
The guy who got armor was Stetcha. He got some clothes and
Okay.
armor. Where's this guy at? Oh yeah, Eye Patch McGee. Okay.
He's so eye patchy.
I will say,
looks so
you
cool.
didn't roll for Locket.
I didn't. You're right. Let me roll for her. I forget she's there sometimes.
We all do.
So do we.
Meh.
It's awful.
It's okay. She rolled a 7 initiative, so
Ah.
Okay. On that 17, that first guy's, I'm going to.
Ranged weapon.
Where is it? Seer's reaction.
All right, let's try it. See if you roll better.
So that is my initiative again plus 5. That is a 20.16.
Nice.
Okay. So if it's 20.16, the way that spell works,
I immediately take my turn as if I've seen everything that's happened so far. And everything that's happened so far, it's like a time skip. Everything that's happened is like my seer's vision, and I go back ahead of all of them.
That's so cool.
And everything they do still happens, but my turn also takes place.
It's like the first time it's like worked well, right?
it worked well before
second.
once. Yeah, one time it was pretty cool. All right, so you're technically going before Belanos did his stuff, and then we'll skip back down to Eye Patch.
Would it be an action to spur this beast forward to charge?
Slap it on the ass.
Probably.
Give it a good slap.
Yeah.
Okay, then
would
I will
have you
use my
roll-
action
Okay.
to charge the beast forward. Give it a good startle. Not enough to run away, but enough to give it a good charge. I feel like it's been charged before. A good 10, 15, 20 feet.
Roll me animal handling real quick, just to see how good
Let's
you can do the
see.
direction on this thing. It's not oriented at them
17.
right now.
Ooh.
You could probably get it to maybe clip these two guys if you wanted to try and run through there. Is that what?
Cool. That's what I'm going for.
Okay. Let me add Le Beast to the initiative as well.
Just to startle him to start stomping on those dudes down there.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Anything else on your
Yes. For my bonus action, I am going to cast Threshold Slip.
Ew.
Slip into
Threshold slip.
Slip into the side of the cart and reappear after he's moved. So we should be relatively about right here, I think-ish. If he's trampling forward to clip these guys.
Probably about right there. I don't know if that.
All right there. So I would be, if I'm from him, I'm 10 feet back. So if he's there,
Basically
I'm
where the
here.
guy with the hood is.
Just right here on the cliff's face, roughly.
Okay.
Right on the edge of the cliff.
Space with another junction. So you could pop out. Here's what I would give you because you need the kind of junction part. You could be like midway on the cliff through some cracks in the rock. Does that work for you? Then it also kind of keeps.
How much more climbing up do I have to do?
5 feet. It wouldn't be hard.
5 feet?
Yeah.
That's actually
Then-
not bad if you ducked
yeah.
there.
If I put you like right here.
Yeah, and then I'll duck there, and yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, that was a full turn. Good
Can
shit, dude.
is it possible to stealthily place myself there to see if anyone has not seen where I've gone up on the ledge?
Probably not, since you've already alerted the beast. Normally, what that would mean is you would use a threshold slip and then use an action to do at the hide, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Just was trying to get more out of it than I
That
could
being
have.
said, there is common sense. You know, like these guys probably heard like some little rocks falling, but they're not necessarily going to know that you teleported right there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Back to Eye Patch Man.
Were we? Yes, Eye Patch McGee. Okay. Gek pissed off that beast and then teleported away.
Yes.
This guy is going to run in at Rune and get up in your face, good sir.
Please move the beast. I need to know where it's at.
Oh, the beast hasn't moved yet.
Didn't
Will
it
move on
though?
its turn. Nope.
Oh, yeah, it entered initiative. Good point. All right.
Yep. So this guy just throws himself into the middle of you three, between
Dude.
Rune and Shaska and Stetcha.
What a
And
champ.
Just kind of lets out a wicked grim. Yeah.
He's
Grin.
grimmin'.
There we go. And swings wildly with his long sword, draws his short sword, and goes for a crazy attack combination, one at each of you. The
Oh,
first
shit.
swing's going to be at Rune for an 18. The second swing is going to be at Shashka for a 10. The third swing is going to be at Stetcha with a 19.
Woo, good shit. Yeah, 18 will hit.
Triple attack, craziness.
9 damage slashing to Rune, and 9 damage minus 3 actually. So 6 damage to Stetcha. So he just jumps in there and whacks you guys pretty good. I don't know how audible.com that
Quite,
bug is.
but it's fine.
I heard everything.
Yeah, it's great. I probably should go deal with that since it's not getting dealt with. Anyways, so that's his turn. Where are you?
Left cliff face.
Thank you.
Guy with the helmet by the
Yeah,
knight.
the old bucket helm tired guy.
Dude, it's just the sleepiest on that far cliff.
Yes.
Just weepy.
He's still up
man.
on the cliff. He's gonna throw some rocks down at you guys. His passive isn't high enough to notice, so he loads a rock into his sling, fires it down, aiming at Rune's helmet.
Dude, slings
With
are
a
scary,
natural
man.
20.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Slings are scary, man.
Oh man, donks you for 6 donkin damage.
Ooh, heck.
Like elbows the guy with the broken bow real quick.
Hey, yeah. What a champ.
Loads up his sling and he's gonna lob another one at your Rune.
Oh shit.
15 doesn't hit.
Yeah, Rune probably now has after they destroy Rune's helmet.
Seeing his buddy ran into the fray, the guy with the cool eye hole helmet is gonna run in there and try and get some damage in on Rune as well. You
Oh,
are
heck.
the most intimidating looking feller in this little spot here.
Oh heck.
Come on, roll 20. You can do it. You can do it. All right, and he just runs in, shield up, spear ready, and is going for a stab. Almost like
Nice.
running a shield into you and stabbing at your side.
Yeah.
Let's see if it hits. 8 does not
Nah.
hit. So
Probably meet the shield and bring it down low, turning to blow aside.
yep. So he comes in for the charge and just kind of like there's a sound of metal on metal. Just
Dude, he hits
and
a
you guys,
wall.
He just bounces off to the side. Cool. Now the beast
Dude,
goes.
This is gonna be wild. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, did we say 2? We meant 4 to 5.
All right. So you told this thing you tried to get like go rah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
crush
but
him.
but in
Was
the
it-
sense of,
Was it
danger ahead, get in there and fuck shit up.
it was a burst forward. It was charge.
It was a
Yeah.
burst, a charge, but he, common sense not to destroy himself.
Dude, I hope he stands right here. He charges in, just
Carlos, I'm gonna move you to the
chest
side
bro
just
people.
for my sanity for a second. So I can grab all this.
Yeah.
And that dude standing up on the edge, does he,
Let's see. So they would
This is so
probably
cool.
stop about right here.
great?
Big yikes.
Now,
You usually do a dex save for half damage. Is what you did when
this
bandits
is
roll
what
the
this
rock
thing
at us.
did. It's called trampling charge.
Oh, it actually has a thing. Ooh.
Yes. So if it runs at least 20 feet straight towards hostile creatures, it basically rears its head down and tries to just bash through things.
That's cool. Oh, it's a mage
These
owl.
guys need to succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If they get knocked prone, then they're going to get a stomp attack against them. Otherwise, they basically get shoved out of the way. Make sense?
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's neat that we discovered that.
Yes. Come on. Come on, roll 20. Okay.
Dude, it's struggle bussin'.
Strength save. 12 is not a 16, buddy. What about you? Come on. 9 is not it either. So they both get a stomp attack against them.
Also curious if the guy who's standing on crates after just precariously landing is thrown because he's in armor.
Everybody
If they're
dealing
prone,
with that.
if it's prone, it's with
And it's also
advantage.
advantage.
But I don't know how this big old boy works, so. Dude, look at just looking at the picture.
Okay.
Look at those massive legs.
So they can make one stomping attack. It can't trample everyone.
Stop.
Probably the first person they hit, which would be their leader, would make the most sense.
Yeah.
This is so scary.
At 20.
23.
Whoa, yeah, take that, you fucker.
23 will hit for 39 damage.
Oh my god! To be fair,
cool.
he did just get hit by a pickup truck.
So
A semi.
Yeah.
this guy's knocked prone and is like half under the cart. And the leader got knocked prone and then as
into
the
the afterlife.
after the creature passed, like just stomped on their chest plate, and you just hear this crunk sound
Fuck.
and coughing up blood. He's not dead,
I bet he
What a
wishes he
legend.
was.
but you just hear like from underneath the cart. Shishka.
Just
Hey,
fuck him up.
so question. I make that save at the end of my turn, right?
Correct. The person.
So now I can't take actions per being incapacitated or paralyzed, but I have a question. I want to try to turn into a snake. According to this feat, it is an action to do so. But like, if I can't move, would I be able to turn into a snake? Because I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just turning into a snake.
What I would rule in this case, just to save time, I would say you turn into a snake, but you would still be held.
I imagine I would be, yeah.
So if you want to turn into a snake, that's fine. You just be a stuck snake. That's fine.
Yeah. It's too bad that like line of sight's blocked, but I think it'd be cool if like Caster could see me just like change in form and shit like while I'm restrained, you know?
Dude,
but he probably can't see me.
The spell's called Hold Person.
Not with
GM.
the cart there now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it would have been cool if he could see me. Maybe he can see like roll. You should see if he could see through the grate.
Let me just
roll a perception,
let me
GM.
roll for this guy.
I want it to be spoofy.
Let me see if he sees.
Aw.
8. Nah. He saw you lose line of sight for sure.
Probably watched his boss get hit by a taxi.
That's even better. He won't know I'm a snake. He's like, where'd the guy go?
Alright, you're Snick Snack now.
So I'll do that. I can't take actions or reactions.
You can do your wisdom save now, though.
Yep. I'm going to do that.
Part of me.
I break free with a nat 20.
Whoa!
So you're
it
like, I'm a
actually
snake,
makes...
I'm a snake, I'm a snake, I'm a snake, and then like the spell breaks.
So yeah,
Starting to believe.
Hold Person is different from Hold Beast, so that's kind of cool thematically. You could even do something with that, GM.
Interestingly enough, Shaska snake form is technically a person. For the sake of things.
How horrifying!
Yeah, it's
Thanks, I hate it. You answered Rude's question.
Yeah, it's for the sake of most things that I have going. We're gonna just treat Shaska like they're a Percy. All right.
Baby's folk.
So Shaska, you broke out.
That's cool.
The guy under the cart. So he crawls out,
Fuck! I hate this kid.
stands up, and he's gonna
Rethinks his life choices.
try and climb up and get Sweet Locket.
No, lock it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah.
Do a little jump.
Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, this is what they do. They while they're crawling out, they actually start like chanting something under their breath and cast Gust on Sweet Locket, trying to push them off of the cart.
Dude, this is incredible. She's gonna be the cattiest cat either way.
Can you do it, Locket? Are you expecting a breeze?
Wait, it's Gust. Like,
Real stiff breeze.
Oh, she
it's gonna make her skirt go up. Like,
So
oh, I guess it does to do a medium or smaller creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. I forgot it's away from you, but thematically, whatever. He's trying to push her off the cart towards him.
I think
would push
rule
her
would
back.
cool. I
Yeah.
think
Probably
rule
would
would
push
cool
her
would
back.
be neat.
Let it
if you
happen. Let
yeah,
it
if you-
happen. She
I think
feels
it's
that.
demands, but yeah, I mean, she definitely got pushed up or back, but
She lands
not
very
forward.
well. You can call shenanigans. I'm doing it. Sweet Locket's in a fight now.
I've spoken.
You've spoken.
I've done what you've asked me to do.
You've told me. Thank you.
The rest is up to you.
So he does that. He casts his cantrip. Lost his sheet. There it is.